aim to assemble the combinational clipper circuit and to test the performance of a combinational clipper circuit. Now what is a clipper circuit? Clipper circuit is a circuit which will remove either a positive half cycle or a negative half cycle. But in this experiment, it is a combinational clipper, means it will remove some portion of the positive half cycle and some portion of the negative half cycle. I am using the word some portion. Now this some portion depends upon these voltages which are connected in series with the diodes. Now these voltages will be added to this input waveform in such a way that only some portion will be removed and some portion will be present. How much portion is present, how much portion will be removed is totally dependent on the voltages V1 and V2. Say this is the input sine wave. We will see the frequency. The frequency is, so here we have kept the input frequency as 500 Hertz and we have given this input to the circuit. Now this kit is a clipper and clamper circuit combination, but using the same circuit kit, experimental kit, I will construct this circuit of combinational clipper. The only thing which I have to do is to bypass this capacitor. I have to remove this capacitor and it will be replaced by a short circuit. I will make the circuit connections. Then this is the input waveform. It is 1 division, 2 division, 3 division multiplied by 2 volts, means it is 6 volts peak to peak. So we will write down what is the input. Now here the input is 3 multiplied by 2 volts, that is 6 volts peak to peak, means this whole amplitude is 6 volts peak to peak. Now to observe how much portion of this positive cycle and how much portion of this negative cycle is clipped, it is totally dependent on the V1 and V2. So we will consider a case, consider the voltage V1 is equals to V2. So I will set on this kit the voltage here we are observing is 3 volts. I will set this voltage to 3 volts. So approximately this DC voltage value is 3 volts as we have set using this power supply. So this is the inbuilt DC power supply in this kit. I have set the value is 3 volts. I can set to any voltage, but here I am setting the 3 volts. Now this voltage is RMS value. This voltage is RMS value, and on the CRO we get the peak to peak value. Okay. Now here we will simply observe the effect of giving the supply, this DC supply to the diodes, and what will be the output. So we will make the necessary connections. So I will keep aside this multimeter. I have already set the voltage to 3 volts. Now I will make the necessary circuit connections as per this. Please focus on circuit as well as on the kit. Yes. So I will simply connect these 2 points. I have connected. I have connected this diode. Now in between these 2 points we have to connect the voltage V1 here, and in between these 2 points we have to again connect the voltage. So first we have to connect this cathode terminal. With respect to this circuit diagram, cathode is connected to positive and this negative is connected to ground. And for this diode, now it is cross connection. As you can see, the anode is connected to negative. So this is anode, it is connected to negative. And cathode is connected to the cathode is connected to capacitor in this circuit. The cathode is connected to capacitor, but we have bypassed the capacitor, we have simply removed the capacitor, so it is going to the resistor. So now here this cathode is directly going to the resistor terminal with respect to this circuit. Now I want to connect this cathode to this terminal, but here was the capacitor, so I bypassed the capacitor. We can connect this like this. Now it is directly connected to this point. Okay, here it was open, so we have directly connected here. Or we can do like this. We can simply remove this. This will work same. And now we need a battery. The battery's negative terminal is connected so I have made the necessary connections. As we can see in this diode D2, the cathode is connected to the resistor. So this cathode is connected to the resistor from here to the here. And anode is connected to the negative of the battery. So this is the anode terminal, it is connected to the negative terminal of battery, and positive terminal is grounded. So in this way we have made the necessary circuit connections. I will just hover around so that you will just make necessary connections. Output must be like this. And the sequence will be repeated. So here we can see that some portion is clipped. Positive cycle portion is clipped, negative cycle portion is clipped. So this is clipped. Positive is clipped, and here negative clipped. And this is because of the V1 and this is because of the V2. So this clipping is obtained using this combinational clipper. So let us observe the waveforms. So as you can see on the CRO, the positive cycle is also clipped and the negative cycle is also clipped. So we will just overlap it, and thus we can observe that the negative cycle is clipped and the positive cycle is also clipped. So in this way, if we want to clip some portion of positive half cycle as well as some portion of the negative half cycle, then we can use the combinational clipper circuit, and hence by connecting suitable batteries we will obtain the output. So this is all about the combinational clipper. The point to be noted that it will be the AC waveform. The output is a AC waveform. I will overlap again. This is input and this is output. So in this way, positive and negative clipping is achieved by using a combinational clipper. So this is all about the circuit setup. Now how to take the waveforms? As I have shown up previously, the input is 6 volts peak to peak, 3 divisions, 1, 2, 3 divisions, multiply by 2, so the value is 6 volt peak to peak, and I have kept the DC voltage value V1 equals to V2 equals to 3 volts, so we will get the required output. So this is how the circuit input and output waveforms. So these waveforms are required to be plotted on the graph paper. So this is all about the combinational clipper. Thank you very much.